Alrighty, frienderinos, welcome back to Dergy playing Persona 5 Strikers! Yep, thought there was at least one more new requestal, so let's go ahead and do it, shall we? No, there's actually only one this time, because the rest are prison mails and we're ignoring those for eternity.
You're doing this one?
Let's see, Oracle, sending yet another urgent okay, yep. Blue butterfly, time, yay. Blue butterfly spotted again. You know what that means. Strong reading, this time at crossing in the Shibuya jail. Really? I've gotta say, it seems especially evil even for a shadow. It's interesting because this is in the first jail. That's why I was like, wait, Shibuya? Hold on the fucking second, friends.
Okay.
So let's go back to the first jail to fight possibly the toughest one of these. Let's at least like make food and stuff before then. Trying to make some good healy itemy thingy mabobbery zizzles. They really did a good job with the crowds, I feel like. Like, yeah, people conveniently fade in and out of existence around you and also into the distance, but hey, it definitely works. It feels pretty crowded here, as it probably should. Alright. Oh! Didn't think. Let's go ahead and advance the story first. Ah, man, I really would rather load and not do that. No, you know what? No, the scene's already happening. I'm drawn in. Let's do it. Whoops.
So, this is Akira Konoe's family home?
Do you suppose Konoe's father still lives here?
No. He died 20 years ago.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
What?
Yeah, Haru, that would certainly strike a chord with Haru.
A burglar forced his way into the home and stabbed Konoe's father to death.
How tragic.
Most items of value were gone, so it was ruled as both a robbery and a homicide. They never found the culprit.
And what did Konoe do? He lived here too, right?
He was 8 years old at the time and was the only survivor. Apparently he managed to hide in a closet.
Holy fuck, man. Okay, so I thought this was just he was abused by his father. He also had to watch his father fucking die at 8 years old. Never mind. He might be more justified in being the way that he is than I thought.
If this is the birthplace of Konoe's trauma, we'll probably uncover the truth about his father's murder as well.
Let's go.
Yes. Let's do what we came here to do.
Kick ass and chew bubblegum. Roll out a bubblegum.
Everyone, get ready to enter.
Hell yeah, Sophie, let's do it.
This room. Are we inside the house now?
Looks like it. 20 years into the past. Whoa, who's that? Is it Konoe's father?
You little shit. Who do you think beats you every day, huh?
Oof, man.
You're just a bill. All you do is eat up my hard-earned money.
Jesus Christ. What an asshole that should not be a father at all. Oh. No wonder he was hiding in a closet. God, that's really sad. The only reason he survived is because he was too busy hiding from his dad. Who then got stabbed to death. Oof.
Don't talk back to me.
Oh, okay, never mind. He's beating him right there. He's standing right there. Oof. Oofity oof oof.
No, I can't watch this anymore.
You and me both, Haru.
Keeping you around's a real pain in the ass. Maybe I should just kill you too.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Two?
If she just handed over the money when I told her to.
Oh my god, what? He killed her mom? He killed his wife?
No, not Mom. You didn't.
Here he comes, enemy of evil,
Oh.
champion of those in need. Listen up, viewers. It's time to band together and call for Zephyr-Man, protector of justice.
Wait a minute, I think I understand what's going on here.
Zephyr-Man!
Guess I left the TV on.
Okay. I get it now. There are no heroes. No one's coming to save me, except to me. I have to become stronger. I have to, I'll kill him. and then I'll be the hero.
What the fuck are you mumbling about, you freak? Not like it matters. You'll be joining your mother soon enough.
So he was just about to kill him.
I'll kill you!
Jesus. I'm glad this man died. I'm really fucking glad.
Kind of joke to people. You want to die? Trust me, I'll be glad to get rid of you.
This guy's sick! He really killed his own wife over some money?
Unfortunately, that's not the most unheard of thing in the world. It's actually too goddamn common.
Unbelievable. That monster! How could anyone do something so awful?
Yeah, I don't know, Makoto, and I'm glad I don't understand.
Your mother knew what to commit. Why don't you?
Watch out! They can stall time while it's moving!
How about you fist adjust this motherfucker in your ass real hard?
Devastating! Not done yet.
Oh wait, and he didn't get to kill his father. I'm kinda glad, but, because he just become just like him, it'd be very tragic. But, that's part of the unresolvedness, is he never got to kill his father, because that burglar did, right? Is that what this is about? Or did he do it? No, there's no way, right?
It's hard to stay calm after the shit we just saw.
Yeah! I feel you, Ryuji. Especially if you're Ryuji and how convicted you are, I would imagine. Being Ryuji. Not quite gonna finish him off for a while here. Well, that was a nice chunk of damage, though. That was certainly more than I was expecting.
So this is why Konoe was trying to become a hero.
Because no one was there to save him? That's terrible!
What's that shit with my face? I call the shots.
This makes me sick.
That's what I'm talking about.
Please allow me. All yours.
There we go.
Noe suffered all alone for so long. Sophie.
Sophie Huggle. Yeah, she's starting to really get people now.
Okay.
Looks like she's been trying to. I'm proud of her, but yeah, oof, what a realization to come to, right?
Hey, that's an improvement.
Yeah, it is.
Is everyone alright?
Better than alright. Feels great knowing we put that asswipe in his place.
Akira Konoe. If what we just saw actually happened in the past.
Then Akira Konoe escaped an abusive childhood and avenged his mother
Oh, wait,
by
hold on.
killing his own father. He must have framed the entire thing as a robbery in order to avoid suspicion.
Okay, yeah, I was afraid of that, actually, but I didn't say that because I don't know if they'd be going in that direction.
See, he's a victim of some high and mighty shitbag too?
Yeah, that's usually what these people are. Actually, have you been paying attention to Ryuji? Oh, well, it's Ryuji, he probably hasn't been. But, like, the whole game, right? They all have been victims of someone. It's kind of the point of this game. Everyone's got trauma, you know?
He must have felt so trapped. There was nobody he could turn to.
So he set out to become his own hero, and the power to change hearts helped him do just that.
I just realized Zenkichi, okay, he doesn't have solid evidence, but he now knows this man murdered a man. And he's a cop. This must be really hard for him, and also Makoto, to think about, because, like, he's a murderer, or at least everything seems to be pointing to that. And, but, like, the person he murdered was this fucker, who was also a murderer, and a really horrible, shitty person, to a degree that Konoe certainly is not. So, yeah, I don't think either of them would want to put him in jail for this. But, like, he also murdered someone. Oof, man.
It's just too sad. There had to be another way. There just had to.
Hey, cool it. Whatever his past was, it doesn't justify what he's doing now.
And also, I don't know if it justifies murder, but, well, in his situation, yeah, it was definitely kill or be killed, because, yeah, like, in his situation, no fucking wonder, right?
Nothing makes it okay for him to take control of people against their will. If we don't stop him now, more and more people are gonna get hurt. You're all thinking the same thing, aren't you?
Part of me wants to say it's not that simple, but we need to change his heart.
My thoughts exactly.
Right. We don't stop him here, then nothing's ever going to change. Let's do everything we can for now.
While it's true we need to change Konoe's heart, let's not forget we also need to save those whose desires he's stolen.
And it's time we bust out the calling card.
Oh yeah! That's kind of your thing, isn't it?
Yep, but it's not just for show, as much as it might seem to be.
Yeah, we'll change his heart and take back everyone's desires.
Okay, let's head back to the car and come up with a plan.
I like how it's mechanically tied to things. But that Persona 5 is really interestingly structured around your classic, your classic group of thieves, But there's a reason for all the thievery stuff. The reason, I don't know. I love the I love the symbolic nature of that. I don't know. I was about to say symbology. I don't even know if that's a word.
So about the calling.
Here.
How exactly do we want to do this?
We need a place where we know Konoe will see it.
What about sending it to his company?
The police will probably be crawling all over the place. It's too dangerous.
After all that stuff he said about us on TV, I'd really like to stick it to him good. Give him something he'll remember.
I think it's time for another newscast then.
We could always try pulling a repeat of Shibuya. Huh? Where'd Gramps go?
He said he had something to take care of. He's probably with Akane.
Let's just leave them be for now.
Alright,
I agree.
well, maybe we save the calling card planning for tomorrow then.
How come?
I mean, because Zenkichi's part of the team now, isn't he? I feel like he'd be missing out if he wasn't here for his first calling card.
Aw.
Plus, he's kinda got a lot invested in this after everything that happened to Akane.
That's true. All signs point to Konoe being the one who turned her into a monarch. Zenkichi's definitely got a bone to pick with him.
It's true.
Alright, we'll wait to bring Zenkichi in on the plan. Alright, we'll figure out the calling card tomorrow. It's been one intense fight after another, so let's get some rest and get back to it bright and early.
Hey, is it just me, or has Yusuke not said a word since we got back?
He's sleeping standing up.
Wow, out cold and still standing.
Dude's got all sorts of weird talents.
Yep. I love him. I love that scene. Yusuke is a gem. Oh god. See, I'm usually, not always, but I'm usually more in favor of the Yusuke humor in this game than I am the Ryuji humor. I remember in Persona 5 itself, I had a lot of gripes with how they portrayed Yusuke. And I also have the same gripes about how they portray Ryuji in this game, more or less. But I think the Yusuke humor is well done in this one. It really is funny. And, they just really plan on being the eccentric artist, and he's not always made fun of it either. It's just, oh, okay, well, that's Yusuke. Oh, well, instead of, people literally bullying Ryuji. So, I like it a lot better. It's that's a classic, hilarious scene. Beautiful. Alright, Kaburagi, what's your role in the rest of this game? Because, yeah, we haven't seen her ever since the whole debacle where Zenkichi ended up becoming one of us, and her turning on him, and yeah.
Commissioner Kaburagi?
More like him turning on her. Wait, why are you approaching her? You're a motherfucking fugitive. What are you doing, dude? Oh, wait. Instead of being with Akane, he's doing this. Whoa.
You look better than I thought you would. How'd it feel being on the other side of an interrogation for once?
Oh, wait, that's right. I just remembered that Sai allowed him to go free.
I managed to pull through. Guess I'm getting a little old for this, huh? More importantly, though, I heard something interesting from the Nijima lawyer. She told me the reason she was able to get me out was because she had help from a certain someone.
Huh, okay, you know what? I thought Kaburagi was just a complete bitch. Clearly, she's not. She's just really jaded and extremely convinced that this system isn't going to change and she needs to work with it to change it, which... those are pretty contradicting ideals. So, oof, man.
I haven't a clue what you're talking about. Anyhow, did you have business with me?
The smile. Yeah, you know what? She's not a bad person. She's just very cold, naturally, and someone with her kind of convictions and her situation and how she feels about this whole thing, I guess I don't really blame her. This game really has a way of making me like characters I hated at first, because goddamn did I hate her, and I bet that's the point. For most of this game, she's an antagonist, essentially. And then, at this point, I think she's gonna become a help for us. Some kind of ally, basically. I have a feeling this scene is gonna do that, and I love that. That's fucking awesome.
Commissioner, I'd like you to help me. I'm going to arrest Owada. He's been behind the scenes with each and every change of heart case. Akira Konoe is the one who commits the crimes, while Owada sits back and capitalizes on them. They plan to cover up the truth by putting all the blame on the Phantom Thieves. I think they've even changed the hearts of some of us on the Force. And I'm talking pretty high up the chain of command. If we don't act now, we'll never be able to stop them. Please, Commissioner. I can't do this without you.
Do you have any evidence to bring Owada in?
I'm on the verge of getting Konoe to confess. If we do that, we can expose all of Owada's crimes.
You really think Konoe will talk?
He'll crack. I know he will.
How can you be so sure? Are you planning to use the Phantom Thieves to change his heart?
Sorry, but I just can't tell you. Commissioner Kaburagi, do you remember what you said to me back when Aoi died? You told me you would cleanse this whole rotten organization someday, and that I just had to wait for the right time. That time is now. Please, I need your help.
You've changed, Hasegawa. Your little stunt cost me my chance at senior commissioner. Even my current title is in a state of uncertainty. I need to do something to restore my credibility.
Oh, well, how convenient, huh?
If I wanted to, I could serve all of you up to Owada on a silver platter, and he'd owe me everything.
Okay.
Did that ever occur to you?
Your sense of justice would never allow it.
My. You have 3 days. If you say you can do it, then by all means, make it happen.
Thank you, ma'am.
And I'll give back your badge as well.
Are you sure?
Fair warning. If you screw this up, I'll be covering my own safety above all else. No second chances. Do you hear me?
I won't forget this, Commissioner.
You know, man, I like her now. They took a character that I thought she was literally just gonna be a foil to Owada this entire time. But it makes sense because she doesn't want to support that system as much as she feels like she has to. That this would happen. I love this scene. This is great. What's interesting is she isn't actually doing anything to help him. And I think giving that back the badge isn't gonna do much, but it might, actually. We'll see, I guess. It's probably more of a symbolic thing. I guess he just needed her approval or felt like he did, but, like, why would he feel that way? I love this scene, but the reasons for it are a little bit dubious to me. Honestly, I'm glad they made this happen, regardless of if all the surrounding circumstances make sense or not, though. Because this is great.
Shall I follow him, ma'am?
Oh, fuck.
Forget it. He'll just throw you off. Actually, I have a more pressing task for you. I want you to find out everything you can about the Commissioner General.
Never mind. She is helping him. I fucking love this.
The Commissioner General, ma'am?
I'm not one to pull punches. Never have been, never will be.
I've noticed that. At least now you're not punching Zen and the Phantom Thieves. And you're now punching the actual bad guys. Good for you.
So, you're sure the Phantom Thieves have been dealt with, yes?
Yes.
They're being held in the jail as we speak. I've got Emma keeping an eye on them.
Well done, Mr. Kanoe. There really is nothing that can stand up to you and that AI of yours.
Please, none of this would have been possible without your assistance, sir. Emma will show us the way forward.
I might not actually do this side quest unless... Oh, if it gives me time, I will make sure I do it. Unless I accidentally press go to the main jail again, but who knows.
Now, I may be getting a little ahead of myself, but what say we have a celebration of sorts? I'll go ahead and reserve us someplace nice. I think you're in for a real treat.
Looking forward to it. Till then.
Call ended.
Filth. Flapping those fat jowls of his.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd like him either. Because he's too much like his damn father. So what is he doing?
Roaches like him are the very reason why this world needs someone to enact justice.
You are absolutely right, Akira.
We'll have to hurry with making Operation Oraculi a reality. More
Oraculi.
importantly, how are things in the Kyoto jail?
No issues to report. The Phantom Thieves are still under confinement.
Wait a minute, that's wrong. That's extremely wrong. Why is she lying? Huh.
Very well. And, just so we're clear, there's no way to change their hearts. Is that correct?
That is correct, Akira. It is impossible.
Well, if you say so, it must be. We'll just have to let them rot, won't we?
Why is she lying to him? She's sentient, isn't she? Because... Look, I'm wondering. Sophie clearly has something to do with... I don't know about Emma, but... I don't know, man. This is really interesting.
Now, to wrap this up. At this point, nothing can stand in my way. I'll take over this entire country. No, the whole world.
Unfortunately, the Phantom Thieves can stand in your way, and your AI is letting you. Either that or she doesn't actually know that the Phantom Thieves escaped, but she'd be able to detect the jail was destroyed. Oh, actually, it's not destroyed, is it? No. Like, she would know that it isn't... Like, yeah, they're not under confinement still. Unless this really was taking place when they were still in confinement, but that doesn't make sense. So, I don't know, man. What the heck's this leading to? Intrigued, Dergy! Yeah!
So, I heard you guys were waiting for me to get back. You guys are surprisingly particular, you know?
It's the first calling card we're sending out since you joined. Figured you'd want to be there for it.
Well, it's not like I haven't helped out with one already. It doesn't seem like that big a deal.
That's why we have a little proposal for you. Why don't you write this one, Zenkichi-san?
Me? But I've never written one before.
Channel your fury!
Yes. Remember what Kanoe did to Akane. You simply need to express your rage.
Well, it's true. He does have to answer for that.
All right, that takes care of the calling card. Now we just gotta figure out how to send it.
Hey, I didn't agree to anything.
He's so comfortable bad-mouthing us on TV. Maybe it's time we gave him a taste of his own medicine.
Copy the enemy's strats? How about an online broadcast?
We need more impact. Could we just hand-deliver it, maybe? If we want to get arrested, yeah?
Haru, come on. Haru's really smart. She clearly has a lot of business sense, at least. So, I just kind of am not too fond of how, like, hurdy-dur she is about this stuff, because that was obvious to me, and I'm sure it might have even been obvious to Ryuji, of all people. Although, let's be entirely frank, I'm sort of glad Ryuji's not the only one making dumb suggestions. Although, probably others have made dumb suggestions. In fact, I definitely could tell you Yusuke has. But anyway.
What do you think?
I think they're all missing something.
I don't know. I'm not sensing a clear winner here.
Yeah, see, I have a feeling it's not going to be either of those. But then what are we going to do? I'm curious now.
Hey guys,
On?
check it out.
On got an idea?
Is that a blimp?
Oh.
Oh, you don't see them very often nowadays. That's the Regenbogen. It's the only airship in Japan that's currently in service.
Interesting.
It seems it's being used to advertise Emma for Medice at the moment.
Aha!
For Medice?
Apparently, it circles Osaka's airspace every day.
Every day?
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Way ahead of you.
Of course she is. Let's do it, Futaba.
All right.
Finally at the end, this will most likely be the last calling card we ever send. Well, considering how this will totally be the last thing goes, usually. Cause it's 5. I mean, hell, 4 and 5 definitely. Is there something like that in 3 as well? I don't remember right now, but it's definitely a Persona trend, at least for 2 games. And 5 does it several times. That, like 3 arguably, concluding Royal. So like, as always, once we've sent the calling card, we'll be putting the plan into motion. There's also a good chance we'll be going up against Kanoe. Kane, whoops, no, that we already did that, and we saved her, which is good. But, what I was saying was, we haven't ever really had, like, a moment in a Persona game I've played to death, at least, which is only 4 and 5. I played 3 once a long time ago, and I've watched Let's Plays, and I don't really remember most of the plot right now. I definitely want to do 3 on the channel, though, for sure. But yeah, there's been many, many times where we've been like, it's the last one we're ever gonna send, and that's not the case, so I have a feeling at the very least we're gonna also have to deal with Emma by herself, or whatever Sophie is, or something. This is not the last boss. Almost guaranteed. Let's make sure we're fully prepared, then we'll send out the calling card. But first, before I accidentally click the top one again, let's hope I can do— oh!
Your guard up.
I was gonna make food. That last one did throw us for a little bit of a loop. And I needed to use up all my SP items for it. But I was also half-assing it so hard, and I feel like I'm not really gonna do that this time. So, I'm tempted to just try it without anything new. Without doing anything to prepare. I almost guarantee you that we had better stuff to select from, though. There's no way we don't, right? But I'd like to see if we can do it right now without doing anything. Like, it's just like a— and I do it right now as I am. Period. I'm really curious about that. Especially since we didn't do it as soon as humanly possible. We did another boss in between that. And gained XP and levels that way. I think we gained levels at least. But yeah, Splory Durgan. Wait, nope. I keep doing that. What area is it in? Because it can't be in this area, unless it is. That'd be funny. But what area is it in? Shibuya Crossing. Wait, is that literally where we're at? That's funny. I accidentally went to the area it's in by just doing the same thing that usually makes me have to go back to the entrance. It's because it just happens to be in this area. But where is it?
Focus.
Is that the fallen snowman right there? I think so, yeah. Interesting, it just appears here. And there's a bunch of other tough enemies that I don't think are part of those quests. Okay, you know what? Did I just say it's weak to frost attacks? Did she just say that? I'm glad I brought Yusuke on autopilot then, even if this is another ice thing. Oh, never mind. Why did I think she said that? Immune. Or actually, wait, no, hold on. Yeah, it drains. Okay. I could totally just get rid of Yusuke for this one at least. If I die, I will.
It's up to you.
Wait, hold on, yeah, it's strong to nuke too. Oh, man. Well, it's weak to light. I can bring... Well, I guess... Oh, hey! Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll be using Mitra then. Also, ow. What am I doing? I'm switching to Makoto since she's a healer boyfriend. Because, ow. Switching back to her boyfriend so she can so he can kick somewhere else. I'm so used to Makoto kicking ass, that's why I said she. Probably that's my tongue just flubbed for a second, but I just find it funny, because Makoto usually is the one kicking ass. That would make sense as to why I got tongue-tied. But that wasn't necessarily probably does slight damage, because I think Mitra does have, like, that damage is its native thing. Yeah, he was Koda, so let's keep doing that. Also, Zenda's almighty, so...
That's what I'm talking about.
I just like using Zen because I like using... Ow, 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 ow. I don't like that happening, though. So he doesn't either. Jesus fucking Christ in a handbag. He has 1 literal health.
You can do it.
I'm bleeding out, but you can heal me. I'll try. That's kind of what that felt like. That's kind of what I felt that meant there. And hey, she did do it. Hell yeah, I'm gonna... Alright, back to Joker then. I feel like that's a sign that I should just use the guy that has the weakness. For the moment. Cause ouchie. And like, honestly, not even for the moment, for the fight. And that's what I will attempt to do.
We've got you now.
I just realized, did I ever buy revive items? If I didn't, it might be an issue if Joker does die.
Let's go.
Let me get down. Roger, let's go this now. Perfection. Let's switch.
I'll do it.
Also, since Makoto's our healer, I guess let's have her heal herself.
Let's go.
I say that, but you know what? No, I'm gonna use a healing item.
I appreciate it.
Feeding his girlfriend is cooking as always. I imagine that since he's such a good canonical cook, he cooks for her all the time, already. And he's going to be the cook of the house when they get married. That isn't a hitman I'm sticking to. And it's cute. I love it. Ow! By the by, hold on. Why have I not already switched to Makoto 7 years ago to do this? Not 7 years ago, but a good few seconds ago, during which he could have very well been murdered really hard because he couldn't move.
Sure.
Don't know, but I'm glad I didn't die. There's no way Hama works, so I'm just gonna not.
You're mine.
Oh, nice, Joker. You hit its weakness.
Perhaps I should be taking notes. Ravage that. Take this.
Following up. Joker got in a follow-up attack. The attack, Joker.
Take this. I can get that. Take this. All right.
Your stamina is getting low. Watch closely how you fight.
I can't move.
The enemy's dizzy. This is your chance. Stop wailing on
Do
him.
it.
Leave it to me.
Sorry. Appreciate it.
Thankfully, we have quite a bit of LeBlanc curry to go around, and we always will. Let's do that. I can conserve some for Leitor. We will.
That's why you're the leader. Showtime! Mitra! Here! Hey, it's not half bad. Take this!
Let me get out. Roger! Move forward! One down, more to go!
Go on back!
She's down with the follow-up attack!
You're not done yet!
This game's really fun. I love it.
It's in your hands. I'll do it. Take the now!
Ow. Ow, 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 wow. Ow, wow, wow. Ow, ow. Heal your boyfriend. Fallen snowman. He's about to really be falling a bit here.
I can get that one. All right, leave it to me. Too slow.
Ow! Jesus Christ, he keeps getting pummeled by that shit. That's the second time. Okay, get up, dude.
Jeez.
Oh, dude, he did die, didn't he? Oh, hold on. There he goes. Thank you. Oof. I still would like him to just do a little bit more damage. I could also use buffs and debuffs at all, but if I don't have to, if like the challenge just is not really significant enough for it, then I won't. And that's just, that's how it's been happening. If I don't have to care about mechanics in a game, I will not, because I just want to get through the game. Usually,
Alright, leave it to me.
not all the time. Sometimes I'm interested, but a lot of the time I just want to get through the game. I don't know why I did that, but hey. You know, Joker in the final blow this time. I say that, but okay. Okay, when you're disoriented like that, you can't switch, I think. I would heal Makoto, but this is probably gonna kill him, so... I say that, but close. Not quite cigar yet. There we go. Oof. I was kind of worried there for a second. Well, we did it.
Excellent. Request complete.
Yeah, we did it. Alright. Thankfully, we're right in the first area, so we can literally just do this.
Shadow.
What's that?
Don't give a fucking fuck about sneaking right now, because, ow. Wants to get his girlfriend back home to rest, and Zen, of course. Alright. Especially because, you know, we're going up against Kanoe soon. So yeah, that's dealt with, and yeah, those are a joke now. I'm over-leveled, it must be the reason. Either that, or it's just... There is just a certain point where on normal difficulty, like I'm at, this just happens. You just become this OP. Especially if you do all the side quests. Lucky. Any more requests? No. Don't think so, so...
Here's what I found. You're already working on
Alright,
this
so, Evil Snow Crystal.
one. Mission accomplished.
Heck, ye frenerinos.
Let's get to work.
Alright, so... Preppy time. At this point, I'm gonna... I don't know about straight shot towards the end, but I'm certainly gonna do the Kanoe thing this session. Buy protectors first, just to make sure we're still Gucci. Oh no, it looks like we've still got all the best stuff. Yep. It's all worse.
Who's it for?
Weapons are probably the same way, but again, I paranoidly check this stuff. I just do it. Yep, all conformed, but...
Which one?
Well, first of all, we will sell
What are you selling?
all of...
Are you sure?
Yep, all that. And, oh, 442,000, oh, that's nice ones to work with. Again, all the ingredients possible to make Kyoto curry this time, because that's going to be more SP.
You want this one?
Pretty certain about that. I will compare them because I know I have 3 left of the regular curry. Just for, like,
You want this one?
making certain, because I am curious, but pretty damn sure
How many
that
would
is
you
the
like?
case. There we go, there's that.
Yes.
We must prepare a suitable calling card. Have you thought of what to write, Senkichi? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Man, don't blame me if this sounds weird, just remember, you asked for this, okay? After all that crap he put Akane through, we gotta make this count. Put him on blast. Delivering the calling card is just the beginning. We're counting on you to help us finish the job, Zenkichi. Yeah, I'll bet. You guys are real slave drivers, you know that?
Huh? Some kind of card?
They're falling from the sky
Wait,
all over
that's-
the place, ain't it?
Phantom thieves? Is that actually real?
Oh, wow. But how did they do this? Yeah, from the blimp, but how did they... Wait,
Okay, looks like we're live.
but how did they make all that happen?
I just talk into this.
You're on, man. Just say it.
Okay. Are you listening, Konoe? Toying with innocent lives, slandering us. You've been busy, but so have we. Now it's payback time. Ready or not, here we come!
To the villain who thinks he's a hero, Akira Konoe.
You stole the desires of countless people.
And tonight, we're baking them, taking them.
No, you had one line.
I meant to say that. Baking
I love how it's not just badass, they had to fuck it up. That's funny. I love that. Showing more of the human side for him. Akane's gonna love that shit. Akane's gonna love the lore. The banter there. She's gonna love streaming about that. Awesome.
To the criminal tyrant masquerading.
By the way, this fucking guitar
Sir
guitar
Akira
lead
Konoe.
of the main theme of the game. I fucking love this guitar lead here. I love this melody of the main theme here. Dun, 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 dun.
All subsequent references will henceforth be shortened to Party A. Party A has wronged multiple innocents by flaunting a false sense of justice and shifting the blame for the murder of one of his employees. On top of that, Party A is also guilty of wrongfully imprisoning a group of minors. Therefore, in addition to putting out a formal warrant of arrest for Party A's crimes, tonight the Phantom Thieves will commit some larceny of their own and take back every desire you've stolen? Is this some kind of joke?
Emma, what the hell is going on? I thought we trapped them in the jail.
Unable to answer. Please ask a different question.
Don't give me that, Emma! I'm your master! Now answer me, damn it!
Unable to answer. Please ask a different question. Unable to answer.
God damn it!
Oof.
You think you can change my heart? You wretched little urchins! I won't be defeated so easily. Taking back the desires.
Ooh, really cool.
You think you can steal from me? Fools! I am the very hero these people have been praying for. The Phantom Thieves are the evil that stands in the way of that. Come then, let's see who changes who.
I just realized his conviction against the Phantom Thieves was always real. I thought it was fake at first and part of a cover-up in a show, and a ploy to get the Phantom Thieves, you know, being the ones suspected of anything rather than him. But he actually really did have conviction against them. Interesting. Well, because, you know, he's in charge of the jail thing, and they were destroying what he was working on, as far as I'm aware, anyway.
Dispensing the calling cards from the enemy's own airship. What a truly impeccable strategy.
How much you want to bet the police are already all over that thing?
Aw, won't it be sad when they find out we were broadcasting from a remote location? Nice job, Mona and Zenkichi.
But how did they get all the cards in the air? Are they gonna address that?
Sheesh. That was some contraption you put together.
You did good too, Sophia. All I did was search the web for a blueprint we could use.
I guess the contraption that fired off all the cards?
Was it okay for us to leave it on the airship, though?
Nah, I built it using a bunch of junk parts you can find just about anywhere. We're in the clear.
Word has certainly reached Konoe by now.
Yeah, but that calling card. Couldn't have added a little more spice there, Gramps?
Meh.
To the criminal tyrant masquerading as a hero, Sir Akira Konoe. All subsequent references will henceforth be shortened to Party A.
I'm literally not letting her read this because it's kind of painful for me.
Party A has wronged multiple innocents.
Party A?
Yeah. Is that like a police joke? I don't really get the Party A thing.
It's an arrest warrant. Is there a problem?
Oh yeah, I had a fucking feeling.
It's supposed to be a calling card. What the hell is this Party A crap?
It's called police procedure, Ryuji.
Oh, shut up. Real big talk coming from the guy who screwed up his line.
Nah. Also, you really don't have to talk, Ryuji. You really have no room to talk, Ryuji. The first calling card was awful. It was because you wrote it.
We're baking them!
Interesting.
You're right. It's very much Senkichi-san's style. I thought it was different.
Fine, whatever. If things go well, hopefully this will be the last one.
The last calling card. Kinda sad when you think about it.
Hey, this fight's just getting started.
Alright, here we go. Time for the big finish.
Now, the big finish is gonna be when Joker finishes in Makoto later. What? When they're home. When he goes to visit her apartment again later. After all this. Alrighty. Safety target!
Is everybody ready?
Wait, what is that called?
This is the final
Okay,
battle.
well, I can't go
Let's
into
change
it right now.
Konoe's heart and put an end to this. Yeah, let's give it everything we've got.
Now then, let's begin, shall we?
I agree! God, that fucking shot. I love that camera angle. That's so cool. Ooh, chain.
Get moving.
Okay, the lock opened just like we thought. Now, let's make our way up on those chains. But we'll have to get through that guy first.
I felt something.
Give them the quarter.
Engaging the enemy.
We have few enemies left.
I can see it.
Actually, no, we probably didn't actually need to. Yeah, okay. But, you know, he was right in front of my face. Might as well kill him, right?
Sorry to keep you waiting, you goateed prick.
We're here to straighten out that crooked heart of yours.
Hope you're prepared.
So you've come. A warm welcome to the terrorists who toy with others' hearts in the name of their self-righteous justice. The infamous Phantom Thief.
Like, you're one to talk about that, dude.
As if you've any right to talk.
Yeah.
You who repeatedly takes control of
See,
whomever you please.
I keep saying I resonate with Yusuke hard. I mean, here we go, case in point.
You even tried to pass us off as a bunch of killers. You're the real bad guy here.
Huh. It would appear you haven't realized just how similar we are.
I also feel like that goes both ways, dickbag.
What?
We're one and the same. We both detest this rotten society and struggle day after day to combat it.
Then why do you want to destroy us so bad, huh?
With our power to change hearts, we strive to incite change among the masses.
Don't kid yourself. There's no way you're the same as us.
We all know about your past. It must have been terrible for you, but still, what you're doing now makes you no better than a common criminal.
I change hearts in order to exterminate the evils of this world. Are we not essentially the same? I'm simply introducing a system to keep things in order, and by creating monarchs, I'm ensuring everything plays out according to plan.
What are you talking about?
When the cognitive world revealed itself to me, I took it as an act of divine revelation. It was my birthright to change this god-forsaken planet. With the cognitive world in my grasp, I could wipe all evil from the face of the earth. I would not waste such an incredible gift. But in order to see that dream realized, I needed a world that could be controlled.
Controlled? What do you mean?
I needed a world that would allow me to erase even the slightest traces of evil from people's subconscious minds. To that end, I required something that could reach everyone and bring them to submission. Yes, it seems AI was the solution to that problem. Thus, the next step was to acquire Emma and have it learn more about cognitive science at the research lab in Okinawa. The end results were the jails created by Emma. Unique cognitive worlds in which no heart, no matter how cold, could resist being changed.
Except for the Phantom Thieves' hearts. Granted, I wonder if Emma really is just an AI still. Because I know Ichinose made her.
You're saying Emma made the jails?
So that's why the jails were left standing even after we defeated the monarchs.
The jails aren't perfect, mind you. A jail's area of effect only covers roughly one city. Peculiar how such a phenomenal power has such a limited range. In order to change the hearts of all humanity, I needed nothing short of an army of monarchs. So I began gathering pawns. Powerless, lamenting puppets who felt as hopeless on this earth as I once did. And do you know what happens when you grant people like that the power to change hearts? They welcome their newfound power with open arms.
Ah, okay, now I get why he changed the people he did. I like that they're addressing this. It's cool. I love how it's all tying together.
And by using Emma to guide them, keeping them under control is a menial task. With the monarchs I'd personally selected, I could change the hearts of the festering rabble that calls this rotten place home. With the monarchs at my command, I could change the heart of anyone who dares step out of line. That was the end game. Operation Oracular.
Okay, that's what it is.
But you phantom thieves had to show up and ruin everything.
So when we started taking down your jails, you got scared that your plan would fail. That's why you used the police and turned Akane into a monarch. It was all an attempt to stop us.
It's not too late. I can still erase these obstacles and start over.
Don't take us so lightly. You've already done that, and look what it got you.
You're still so naive. But eventually...
He's so fucking hypocritical, and he has no idea how hypocritical he is.
Fight all you want. The most you can do is change the hearts of a scant few.
Holy shit, everything that comes out of his mouth is hypocrisy.
Don't you see that my way is far more efficient?
My god, dude. He's so arrogant.
So everything will be fine as long as you're the one making all the decisions? Who do you think you are? Some kind of god?
Thing is, yeah, I mean, again, I'm biased because waifu, but, like, she has a really good point here. Like, we have metaverse powers, but do we try to play God like he does? No.
You're just forcing your ideas on everyone else!
What foolish logic. So when you change people's hearts, it's right. But when someone else does it, it's wrong.
Again, holy hypocrisy, Batman.
I've built an entire infrastructure for changing hearts. What was impossible for you, I have made a reality.
Yeah, but it's horrifying and evil and wrong.
As a hero, I will reign over the whole world.
Like a lot of things corporations do.
You used Akane for this ridiculous plan of yours? She was just an innocent girl. Everyone you've made a monarch in some form of trauma. But you treated them like tools. Even toyed with their lives. You don't know the first thing about justice.
I love this. Zen, you're awesome.
Then do you believe you could have saved me?
Huh?
Let's say you had been around back then. Could you have saved me from my father? I had nowhere to run. I was just a scared, helpless child left to suffer by himself. Well, could you really have saved me? Even now, there are surely others being brought up in the same hell that I was. And yet you've done nothing to help them.
Well, that's...
You only destroy the evils you just happen to come across. But you'll never save everyone. Me, however, I have the power to change the entire world. No one will ever have to suffer as I did ever again. And to do that, you need something beyond what the Phantom Thieves can offer. You need more than some childish heroic fantasy.
Childish heroic fantasy, eh? I know I've said holy hypocrisy Batman like twice already, but holy hypocrisy Batman, like that's the icing on the fucking cake of hypocrisy right there.
But that's not justice. All you're doing is brainwashing everyone. You're taking away their freedom, who they are.
And what's the difference? Both of us change the hearts of others against their will. So how am I any different from you?
By the way, that freaking face though, terrifying.
Don't you understand?
What?
Oh my god, Sophia's learned enough about humanity to start preaching. I love it. Let's get it. Do it, sister. Let's do it.
For you, changing someone's heart means imprisoning them. But for the Phantom Thieves, it means setting them free.
Aww.
You may steal desires like them, but the Phantom Thieves give people hope. Maybe you don't realize it, but I think, deep down, you know you're nothing like them.
It seems there's little point in discussing this further. If we can't reach an understanding, then only one side can remain. It's time to decide which of us truly walks the path of justice. There aren't any real heroes left. So, why not make our own?
Okay, I was wondering where his whole hero thing came from, because he just looked kind of basically
needs someone
like he
willing to
didn't
fight
really
for
like
its people's
otherwise
justice.
up until now.
A hero to lead them, to unify.
This is some Iron Man shit. Cool. Oh, cool. I love his costume. I was really excited to see what it looked like. That's really cool looking. Oh, neat. Super duper mecha-y. This is some cool shit, man. Hell yeah.
And if I'm the hero, that makes you the villain.
Ooh. It's a remix. It's a remix of Rivers in the Desert. Oh, I love this, and it makes so much sense. I fucking love. Man, I'm pretty sure that's the same singing. Like they took the vocal track. At least I'm pretty sure they took the vocal track from the original. It sounds like she's singing it at least the exact same way, if not the same vocal track itself. But they made a rock remix of it, like they made for all the songs, because, you know, it's an action game, it fits so well. And I love these so much because I'm a metalhead. God, yeah.
Prepare yourselves, Phantom Thieves, and
I'm gonna listen to the whole soundtrack, just as, like, part of, like, a reward for finishing this damn LP finally. I'm hype.
Oh, come on! He's got a neck!
Yeah! I like him. By the way, what does he not like? He's weak to nuclear. Guess what that means, boys? Makoto time for the whole boss. Yay! The desert. I love that song. Oh boy, what's going on here? I'm gonna try to actually dodge and stuff. I think I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna need to. Okay, yeah. That was a smart call from me.
Hey, those guns look familiar, yeah? How we give that asswipe a little shot?
It takes a minute for them to fire. You're gonna have to time this carefully.
Wait, hold on. Where? What? Okay.
Stop moving! It's overheated!
Oh, wait.
Shoot him down.
Okay.
This one's strong, and ice is a no-go! Don't slip up!
Okay, never mind. Okay, I don't know why I. Oh, here.
Rules for bringing a giant robot to a fight, right?
surrender, Phantom Thieves! Submit to my justice or die! I am the hero in this story! What in a world without evil?
Creating one without hope is not right!
think I'm gonna need those guns. God, these moments are so climactic. Let's go ahead and have her finish him off that way. I didn't even mean for that to happen. Here we go, bam. I didn't even mean to accidentally mount the zipline again. Hell yeah. God, I love video games. Because of this awesome stuff we get to see and do, and etc.
Is that it?
Oh, I love this song. Okay, this is fucking badass. Oh, this song is gonna fucking make me come, damn it. I'm sorry for being so vulgar about it, but holy
Come
shit.
on, Phantom Thieves. Let's end this. A hero must stand his ground. You must not let evil overcome you.
Maybe our
Oh,
enemy, but you've got to admire his
funky
determination.
and badass. Oh, this song is so good. Like, I'm usually a fucking metalhead, but like the soul feel of this and the metal, the orchestralness of it. Oh my god, I love this song. Oh, this is some straight up metal riffing too. Oh! Dun, 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 dun. By the way, is he still weak to nuke? Yeah, okay. Because a lot of times your different forms are... He literally has a lightsaber. Wow. Fits with the future thing. For sure. Oh god, this fucking song! I'm gonna listen to this so much after I... You know, I'm gonna finish the game tonight and use that as a reward. I'm too intrigued to not finish the game tonight. I hope I don't regret trying to do that and like get stuck where I can't really do it, but I have a feeling the hype is gonna carry me through. Because holy shit, this got me by the balls right now. Oh my god, this song's so good. I'm gonna save her showtime for when he's nearly done. Oh shit. Heal yourself, girl. Oh my god, I love this song! Holy shit!
Take a good look at all these guys who've done this. Maybe then you see where you went wrong.
Sorry, you kinda got to. For the good of the very people that you're trying to save, dude. Lenny Huggle. He is pretty damn tragic. Because no wonder he turned out this way to a degree or another anyway. But oof, man. Gonna go ahead and if I do end up getting Brave Blade, I'll go ahead and just replace regular old Goofy Dime with it. One-shot kill. Every gun damage to white areas poses a high chance of critical. Damage to white areas poses very high chance. Okay, so yeah, this is just a direct upgrade. Give me that. God, I love that song so much, and I think it's entirely original to this game. I fucking love that song. And I need to listen to the whole thing over and over and over and over later. I will, guaranteed.
No, not yet. The hero can't be defeated like this. I am the enforcer of justice.
His helmet's really cool. It reminds me of Hades, but there's probably some actual Greek symbolism there, I would imagine, which is probably why. It's like, you know, it's like Zacharias' like crown thing. From Hades. The game Hades, I should clarify, probably. From Supergiant, and absolutely will be making content of it. I also did already make some Hades videos, but I canceled the series I was trying to do, but I want to do another one. I definitely want to do some Hades. Like, possibly a good damn bit of Hades on this channel. What you did was wrong, man.
You would deny me, Joker? Our definitions of the word are one and the same.
Nope.
Dude, even we don't know what justice really is.
Whoa. You've been pretty deep here.
We don't mean to say that what we're doing is always right either.
But we're definitely not just gonna sit
I love
back
this.
while you tell everyone what to do.
It's true, there are days when I wish to immerse myself in my work. Days when I'd rather be wandering around town. There are also days when I wish simply to spend time with those close to me. To throw all of that away and do only what the person in front of you says. Why, at that point, you're nothing but a slave to fate.
All you're doing is taking away people's rights to choose for themselves and denying them their freedom.
When it comes down to it, it's no different from what your father did to you.
Oof, that's probably really hard to hear, but I'd also say that's exactly right to a degree. Especially because, well, a lot of times, the way people end up dealing with repressed trauma, even if they don't realize it their whole lives sometimes, is that they end up perpetuating it in some way, and this is his way of doing it, I think.
Trampling upon the one thing that makes us human. That's the very evil you claim to hate.
Oof. Right on the nose, Makoto, right on the nose. That's Washi's Joker's smart girlfriend.
Are you saying I'm the evil one?
We choose the roads we take. We don't let anyone tie us down. And we do so because we want to walk our own paths our own way.
But if I fall here, then what will become of the world? There are no heroes. I'm the only one who can save it.
Are you sure? I've seen the monarchs and the people whose hearts you changed. They didn't look happy at all. I don't think you saved anyone doing what you did.
You know, Konoe, the world is full of evil. And there's plenty of scum out there who seem well beyond redemption. But there are some, like the Phantom Thieves, who refuse to give up. And there are people out there who, thanks to these guys, finally got the courage to crawl their way out of the darkest depths of hell. People who managed to awaken the hero inside themselves. Isn't that how we'll make this world a better place?
I fucking love you, Sen. My heart. That was a beautiful speech.
What you're trying to do will just erase those heroes. Some before they even get their chance. Can anybody really know peace if they're forced to be stuck that way all the time?
I'd be erasing the heroes.
Konoe, it's not the people who need saving. If anyone needs it, it's you.
Oof, man. I like how they can have compassion for him because of what he's, what he's been through, regardless of what he's done. And that's like the essence of frickin' being a good human being right there. It's hard to do for people like Konoe, but if these guys can do it, I'd say anyone can.
Ever since you killed your father all those years ago, all you've ever done is run away, rotten as he was, having to live with the pain of killing your own flesh and blood, knowing that you could be caught at any moment. You were alone. And getting stronger was the only way you could protect yourself.
You're right. I killed my father. And I lied to escape the punishment.
Ooful.
I called it justice, hoping that there'd never come a day when I had to face the truth. But what I did back then was just evil.
Then you know what you need to do, Kanoe. The hero you keep inside needs to save you from that evil.
The hero I keep inside. I have to save myself. I see now. It's been right there with me, all along. Very well. I admit defeat. I'll confess my crimes and accept my punishment. Whatever it may be. I'll destroy Emma as well. You have my word. Phantom Thieves. If it's possible, I only ask that you please prove to the world that I was defeated by the real heroes of this story. Ones with a true sense of justice.
He's a good person underneath all of this. Murderer or not. And sometimes, hell, lots of murders are probably committed because, you know, the person that ended up murdering snapped because the person that they killed was completely evil. You know, there must be so many stories like this in real life. But these victims end up rotting in jail because, yeah, of something that arguably they didn't even cause themselves. They didn't even, like, really... I would say that, in a way, they're not really murdering those people. Those people murdered themselves by making someone else hate them that much that they would go to those lengths. That's my thought on that. Because if someone makes your whole life a living hell and you just kill them, like, you get to the point where you just murder them. Like, there seems to be no other way to deal with it. That person made that reality for themselves, I would say. Because if you control someone that much, that all they can think about is how much they hate you, to the point where they kill you like that, yeah, no. You did that to yourself. That's what I think. In Kanoe's father's situation. I'm sure that's happened to so many people. Regardless, we'll take care of it.
Thank you.
Kanoe Hago! Definitely feel way better for him than freaking... really any of the villains in 5. All of these people are less generally evil than the ones in 5, I feel like. I think that's on purpose. And by people, I mean the jail monarchs. Versus the palace rulers in 5 itself.
Oh, that was a close one.
A cage of arrogance cracked. By the way, yes. Anyway, continuing on.
Oh, but we did it. Now we just have to wait and see. We certainly learned a lot. Emma, Kanoe's big plan? Kanoe said he taught cognitive science to Emma in order to create jails. Shutting down Emma should mean the jails will finally disappear.
So our names are probably in the clear too, right?
Well, that depends on Kanoe's confession, but I'm thinking it'll probably work out that way. What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just those things you said back there. It was nice to hear you talk about us that way.
Aw, you know what? I love Makoto. I mean, you know that, but what I mean here is, I love Makoto saying this here, and I love the bond between her and Zen, because he reminds her so much of her father. I love that so much. And also, you know, Akane. I love her connection to both of them so much. It's very touching.
Agreed, though, in all honesty, I can't say I thought all of what Kanoe said was wrong. However, your words reminded me of precisely why we do this, Senkichi.
That's one of the big reasons why we started the Phantom Thieves in the first place. To give courage to people.
Wow.
Yeah, that speech was top, Senkichi. Gotta give you props for that one.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought so. It was pretty damn awesome.
Any more of this, and I'd say you were proud of me. Anyway, we've done what we set out to do. So, in the meantime...
Well, considering this has been the pattern up until now, every time after a big job, let's get some to eat, huh?
Hell yeah! Osaka Feast Round 2 coming at ya!
Then let's get our butts in gear! I'm talking deep-fried skewers, pork buns, okonomiyaki! Oh man, what else?
We've done nothing but eat since we got to Osaka.
You're young. Don't worry about it. Today's on me. Get whatever you want.
Hell yeah, Zen.
Woohoo! Gramps got a heart of gold!
Leave the search to me. I'll find us whatever you guys want.
Hell yeah.
And our tour guide's coming in clutch. Sheesh, don't get too carried away, guys. We've got big changes on the horizon, you know? Osaka has a lot of top-tier sushi vendors, too. Sushi? What are we waiting for?
Not so fast. Let us not forget the blowfish and crab hot pots.
Hot pot again? Whatever. Still down.
Nah.
Hey, take it easy, you guys.
Don't eat until you explode. And yeah, this is Zen's wallet, so he's like, oh god, what have I gotten myself into? What have I gotten my wallet into? Have I just bankrupted myself? Oh god. Oh Jesus.
I am Akira Konoe, founder and CEO of Mediz. On behalf of the company, I have an announcement of grave importance. Recently, I stated my company had been targeted by the Phantom Thieves in an attempt to discredit our company. I now admit that this was a total fabrication, with no truth to it whatsoever. I, Akira Konoe, am the true culprit. I devised a plan to accuse the Phantom Thieves of a terrorist plot, so I could conceal my own heinous crimes. Specifically, so I could abuse Emma and gain control of people's hearts. I publicly admit the virtual assistant app, Emma, contains a function that allows me to manipulate other people. Using specific language, I could change their hearts and make them do as I wished. Yes, this process is essentially brainwashing, and I have scores of evidence proving it works. The change of heart epidemic that has plagued this nation is entirely my own doing. By controlling people's hearts, I was able to make them do my bidding across the entire country, including horrific crimes. This includes the death of Shuzo Ubukata, the head researcher of our Okinawa research facility. Instead of taking responsibility for my actions, I shifted the blame onto the Phantom Thieves. I must also confess, these are not my only crimes. Over 20 years ago, I claimed that my father was killed during a home invasion, when the one who really killed him was me. I took my father's life, then attempted to frame others for my crime, so I could avoid any repercussions. These are the crimes I confess to you all. As of today, I will be stepping down as CEO of Mediz and turning myself in to the police. Emma will be shut down. The AI will be wiped from the servers. All these terrible things were done for nothing. So now I must do the right thing and bring myself to justice.
Konoe Hege.